Okay. మళ్ళీ లైవ్ కైనా మళ్ళీ సెలవు అయింది.
Gentlemen, please rise and we welcome our honorable guest for today's meeting. Gentlemen, please take your seats. The proceedings are about to begin.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الإنسان ما غرك بربك الكريم الذي خلقك فسواك فعدلك في أي صورة ما شاء ركبك كلا بل تكذبون بالدين وإن عليكم لحافظين كراما كاتبين يعلمون ما تفعلون إن الأبرار لفي نعيم وإن الفجار لفي جحيم يصلونها يوم الدين وما هم عنها بغائبين وما أدراك ما يوم الدين ثم ما أدراك ما يوم الدين يوم لا تملك نفس لنفس شيئا يوم لا تملك نفس لنفس شيئا والأمر يومئذ لله صدق الله العظيم.
Thank you very much. Please rise for the national anthem, which will be followed by the chorus song.
Sri Lanka Ladies and gentlemen, you may now take your seats. Let us now observe a moment of silence for those who have been part of our journey.
Gentlemen, a moment of silence in remembrance of all our lost wonderful souls.
Gentlemen, let us now observe a moment of silence for those who have been part of our journey and they have departed to answer their final calling, especially remembering this moment to our brother Imad from the batch of 2010. He was among us as one of our founding vice president. We lost him due to a tragic incident last year.
Thank you very much. You may take your seats. In the late 19th century, Sri Lanka was going through a tremendous evangelical change, as English being the medium of educational landscapes and going through a proselytizing effect. There was a dire need for an establishment for good English Muslim education. Thus, on the 23rd of August, 1892, the journey of excellence began as Al-Madrasatu Zahira.
Today, surviving two world wars, several global pandemics, Zahira stands strong with a rich history of educating and producing prospective individuals. Starting with only 35 students, slowly went on to mark as one of the finest educational institutes in the country. Zahira means excellence. Living up to its name, has excelled in several fields. This year, our alma mater celebrates 130th anniversary, aspiring to teach, preach, and lead many to come.
130 years. Having produced many individuals, the Old Boys Association of Zahira College is an embodiment and epitome of leadership and guidance. With the growing numbers of memberships in the association, there was a need to reorient for effective leadership among the alumni for fellowship. Thus, the forming of the group of 2010s. Our main objective is to promote unity and fellowship among the alumni of the group of 2010s.
Today is about creating history.
Cherishing fellowship.
And commissioning leaders. I'm Shalabi Isa.
I am Nazmi Mahmood.
I'm Aftab Farooq, and we will be your hosts for this evening.
That being said, gentlemen, we would like to extend our warmest welcome to the inaugural AGM and the group launch of the group of 2010s.
Connecting young minds, dedicated to achieve, leading towards excellence. Gentlemen, I cordially invite on stage our college principal, Mr. Krizi Marikar, to address the gathering.
Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Chairman Board of Governors, Mr. Fawzul Hamid. Secretary Board of Governors, Mr. Alvi Mukta. Treasurer Board of Governors, Mr. M.S. Nias. Dr. Hafiz Rajuddin. Dr. Safra Salim. And Mr. Wazim, the members of the Board of Governors. Mr. Nimnas and all the other members of the Board of Governors who are here. And all those who have gathered here at this inaugural AGM of the 2010s. Gentlemen, Assalamu Alaikum. Let me first of all congratulate this new group forming as a part of the mother OBA in a style where all those who studied in the college for the last 10 years have come together to be a part of OBA with a distinct identity. So my best wishes on behalf of the management of the college, I would like to add here at this moment. Gentlemen, except one batch or two, all the badges of advanced level are my students. I must be thankful to the Board of Governors, Chairman and all the Board of Governors of the previous time and the present Board of Governors for allowing me to be in the college to give leadership. And I'm a bit fortunate on a personal note to address you at this inauguration annual general meeting of your group. When the co-hosters came in, all of them my students, and I see I have a pleasant memories going back to the days that you were students of my college. It is very easy in education to say that we in the field of education mold children, prepare children for the next generation. By the time you perform, we may not be alive in this world, and we may not be there to receive your thanking note. But we want to make sure and assure that the next generation is going to live peacefully on this earth. That is the main duty that a school can do. While you are here as gentlemen, which is the vision of our college to prepare unique personalities for the society, we should also ponder and think the people whom we could not make gentlemen, who are outside this society, who may be yet troublemakers to the society. That is also part of the responsibility of the school. So we, the people in the education and the members in the board as the policy makers get together, want to see that as much as possible that we make all of you useful people to the country. When these students came to me, the old students, and discussed the initial discussion they had with me by exchanging their views of forming this group, I was personally elated, because I could see the set of students whom we were able to groom in before our eyes, that they are coming back to the college and they are ready to serve the society, they are ready to serve the alma mater that they were educated. So it is not an event that we can name it as an ordinary one. It is an extraordinary event. This will go into the annals of history of Zahira College during a very difficult time, that there were a set of students who came to form this group. If I say that this particular set of students, among you there will be, or there are large number of university graduates, large number of engineers, the management people that we have produced over the last 10 years or little more than that. So last evening when I was taking part in the OBA office, when it was inaugurated, I was mentioning that the new old boys who are going to be a different set of students, different set of people. And coincidentally, this evening when we were walking into the auditorium, chairman was telling the next generation of Zahirians are going to be a different set. Your thinking, your style, your performance, your attitudes, all will be much more different than our times. That is what we call generation gap. But what we want to make sure is that you should be able to do better than your predecessors, better than your previous set of students. I don't think that they will be jealous on you, because that is the nature. As the evolution of the society, the present generation is doing better than the previous generations. And your generation will do much better than the current situation. And after you, your next set of your successors will be better than you. So that is the normal pattern. So though I do not want to take much of your time, but I thought that it is an opportunity for me to see that this number of students who are here as old boys and forming a group should take up the responsibility of building this school. Building the school will not end up by putting up 1 or 2 buildings. Building a school will not end up by sending few students to university. There are much more things that we need to do. We have to develop the community spiritually, physically, socially, and culturally. So this cannot be done by the principal and his staff, or the chairman of the board of governors and the members of the board of governors, or the president of the OBS association or the executive committee of the association alone. This is a task that is before us, is a huge one that every one of us will have to get together. When all pleasant good things are happening in our society, one bad thing is also happening. That is division, that is disunity, that is jealousy. All sorts of negative things will come into among us, and that will play against us. Then what we are trying to achieve will not be able to do that in the way that we want. But I hope there can be groups in 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15, like separately you will be having the classes. But we are putting together your attitudes, your behavior, your pattern of thinking have to be one. The mashuras have to take place, but you have to think in one way to do the work. If you go into your own groups separately, classes, then there will be a lot of chaos and issues. Zahira does not want anything on that kind. We may be here for some time, and then we'll have to step down, and the next set of people will have to take over, and they will have to drive through. That is the normal pattern once again. But when we leave, we must make sure that the people, those who are doing, are not going to destroy the place that we created. Should not destroy the place where we built. So this is the social contract theory. Most of the time talks about two parties coming together to help and develop the society. So in that order, I think I'm fortunate enough to be your principal for the last 10 years. And during that period, we were able to see that many of you were molded. And we also regret there may be students whom we could not do. But of course, we are sure we have a sigh of relief, we can send it, that you all are going to do much better than what we are expecting. So hoping that thing in our mind, and I would like to sign off by wishing all the best for your career, and also as a group to work for Zahira College. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. If I may, on behalf of actually the group of 2010, I would also like to thank you for your leadership when we were students. Moving on, gentlemen, aspiring to lead, inspiring generations, forced towards excellence. Gentlemen, I would like to cordially invite on stage our chairman of the Board of Governors to address the gathering.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Principal Marika, members of Board of Governors, members of OBA, all the members of Group 2000, brothers, Assalamu alaikum. Actually, I am really proud to see the faces. As the principal said, see, as I am coming into the college, I saw many cars. I thought today, the grade 1, there was a session. Then my jacket was hanged. I was coming for another small function. Then I saw a couple of suits. Then I realized there is a group which I was informed, but I was reluctant because, you know, on a Sunday, I keep it now for family time. After almost 14 years, I realize that I need to take one step bit down because spend time. You see, in life, this is what matters. When I came in 2004, I think the group who left in 2010, you will know how it is. Now, it's not about cars, I'm saying. Yes, we need cars, we need good life. What I like to see is, like the principal said, we need to create good citizens, good people. Because when in fact today I was out of Colombo. I was trying to avoid. Then Brother Nusri and I called Usain Bolt. I mean, that's what I always say. I said I can't. But then my mind went back when he says this, that 2010 to 2020, I felt there is something very serious. Now in life, as Irians, you must be serious because that's what, like principal said, most of the faces he knows and I too knows. And I always, for me, I assess in a different way. I have seen thousands of university students today can't find job. There's a problem. But Zairians, mashallah, you all are something different. When you come to Zahira, you have a different talent, you know that, right? For me, I keep saying this, my class, almost 99% doing well, right? MS Nias, I have Hilal Sanoon. There are so many board members from my class, Isham Abdin, Busa. They all played good sports. They did very well in life. So, what I'm expecting from you is very important. Unity is very important. You see, now, how long we are going to be, the present board or present OBA. Now, my appeal to all the group presidents, try and avoid this election. Now, when I came in, for the OBA, can you guess how many people came by a vehicle? Hardly anybody. I'm not talking about vehicle, it doesn't matter, right? The quality of people, because they don't focus on their life, they all focus on school. You all are very young. I like to see you all doing well in life. I met my good friend Riza's son Abdullah here. He studied at Oxford. He's also just a few months Zairian. And I just introduced to the principal. He just got through PhD, and he had just come. I met him in a session which I was involved in. For a few minutes, I went to just to give my input on a workshop. So, school will teach you many things. Now, he went to home school. Now, but now he's working at Oxford. How come that? So, everyone has talent in a different way. So, try and put your effort to come up in life at the highest level. Our community needs good leaders. A community divided. Today, we don't have, for any problem, we don't have a good leader. I mean, for Christian community, they have the cardinal. The Buddhists, they have the Mahasangha and so and so. And Christian community, they all listen. If you look at the Tamil community, the politician, nobody holding any portfolio in the parliament. But our people will jump. You know what I'm trying to say? You all are people, I see it, lot of talent. right? I like to see everyone at Zahira holding good position in various areas and giving opportunity to our boys. You know, we have a lot of students with a lot of talent. Other than that, I know some are married, some are not married. And when it comes to admission, don't get divided, because I don't sit in admission committee. They have certain criteria, and it's become another problem. Why I'm saying is, all cannot come back to Zahira. Now, I know all you guys love Zahira, right? Unless we expand. So at the board, we are looking at expansion. Now, if you look at St. Thomas, if you look at Wesley, St. Joseph, every school has gone bigger. So that is one big thing in our agenda. And other than that, I want to say something very important. Zahira has a lot of politics. I survived for almost 15 years. And my appeal to you all is not to get into those politics. During election time, there will be a lot of people saying money is missing, he has robbed money, various people have robbed money. And this is very important. You all are matured. We want quality people coming in. We want Zahira to be the best. You see, when we came, you know how school was. You all know. Today, alhamdulillah, school is in a good shape. We have an excellent set of board members, and they're all working with various strategies to make Zahira into the best possible. Because today, every school, if you look at all St. Thomas, St. Bishop, or Trinity, Visakha, all the treatment to Mahindra, to there are hundreds of trust schools. They all are producing great students. So why? Only through unity. For our community, it is only one Zahira. If you look at all the other Muslim schools, I would have gone in my life around 100 schools. In that, 50% may be Muslim schools. Like when I was doing sports, I have gone to many schools to play matches. Then after running my foundation called My Friend, I have gone to various schools and seen the worst affected schools are Muslim schools. So everywhere we go, there is division. Politics, or the OBA, they had the STC, various group, government school different to us. But alhamdulillah, at least Zahira, we have managed. But yet, you all must, your groups, each group, don't go elections. Identify the best talent. Identify the leaders and support them. This is what matters. Because when I came in, I was uncontested. I was so happy to work. The later, I know I would have given off to certain at time, but then I also couldn't identify the right people. So, in your team, you all must groom people right now. I think OBA has to work close with them. I see OBA also done a lot of work. I thank the OBA president and the team. So, let's support the college. Don't come and get plugged into the school. Have a dream for yourself. My this year goal, out of the box, to be honest. I had a dream to build a brand to go to the world. You know the Envoy London, which I took Tony Gregg 20 years ago. The whole concept was in my body. So now we are doing a project, doing a strategy to go around the world. Because when the concept is right, when the model is right, the world is there. So Zahira model is almost right. We are just come, but then due to various issues, we are getting disconnected. So you all are the future. So you all have to be a role model for the boys who are coming in. You all have to. The way you all behave today, way you all. As I came, I was telling my heart, I tell to myself, this is what I was dreaming. And while walking, I told the sir, time to come, we'll have some great, great boys from this batch. Thank you, everyone. May Allah bless you. See you all soon. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much, sir, for being here among us, celebrating this wonderful day amidst your busy schedule. How's me? Yeah, I thought you were missing for a second. Anyway, next up is about fellowship. So, I would like to talk about the Crescent Lights 2016. All of us were part of it. How did you contribute?
The Crescent Lights, I think it was a very significant event for the three of us actually, because it was in different periods of our time. I was just after school, and I think you were just about to graduate, and you were still schooling. And that was also the first event that I was also a part of when I actually left school. And the first event, all three of us also met. And I think I also contributed a little towards the event as well by coordinating photography for the event.
I was also actually involved in that event in a very significant manner. I was actually involved, given the task of distributing magazines to the guests that arrived that day. After, what were you in charge of actually?
Well, I'm sure distributing magazines made a huge impact, significant part of the Crescent Lights, obviously. I remember them working overnight, the first Z Media magazine. Yeah, that was a success. Anyway, the main highlight of that event for me, I mean, I contributed in a big team with a small part of just announcing the announcements and delivering the notices about what activities were happening around the college. Apart from that, what was more significant about the event, more than 125 years of history, there was fellowship. 5,500 students, academic staff, and the OBA, all working together to make this event a success. I think that is the main highlight of Crescent Lights 2016.
I think that having shared such experiences and having worked towards achieving one target is what has brought us together, improved our camaraderie, and kept us together all these years. We are all here on one goal. That is, we belong to Mother Zahira. She is our alma mater, and whatever we do, and whatever we say, and however we act, ultimately contributes to her.
That is true. I mean, if you look at all of us today, we all belong to the alumni of several batches. I mean, throughout the last decade, some of us are now married, some of us are just starting out their own business ventures. We are going all out into society. But there's one thing that is common, one thing that is keeping us strong together, and that is our fellowship. And together, we have grown. We have grown and accomplished many things as batches, and today, we are one group.
Thank you very much, Brother Hisham. Brother Hisham was the former president of the Islamic Society of Zahira College in 2013 and 14. He represented Sri Lanka at Yemen at the World Quran Recitation competition, and he was placed third. Thank you very much for being here with us, Brother Hisham. Nazmi?
Without further delay, we would like to now, without further ado, the gathering is now opened to adopt the Constitution of the Group of 10.
The Constitution has been officially promulgated within the badges and to relevant badge prior to the annual general meeting, and copies are being handed over in person now.
Before the inaugural Constitution is officially adopted into flow, if there are any concerns regarding the Constitution that has been adopted, that will be adopted, the committee is open to convene on any concerns regarding the Constitution that will be convened.
As I mentioned previously, the Constitution has been previously promulgated and relevant badges, and I see that there is no concerns being raised at this moment. I would like someone from a member of the group of 2010 to propose the Constitution and bring it. Brother Minaj from G10 will be proposing it. Can a member second it, please? Brother Hashim from batch of 2000.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. And with that being said, the Constitution of the Group of 10 is now officially adopted.
executive in college. When I saw him, I think I shared his chairman as well. See, this guy has grown so much. So I'm happy to see this guy. Gentlemen, I don't want to take much of the time. Today's event makes the red letter day in the books of Mother Zahira. Yes, we celebrate 130 years as Zahira. We have 130 years of this. Today marks the latest edition of this infusion of this young blood. I think we are able to get to the whole. Introduction of this team measures the recent move made by the ODA to strengthen the bond of strong flow of transmission. To other batches, and their bond shared with the batch is no exception. Indeed, a reckoning force, I would say. On behalf of the Old Boys Association of Zahira College, I sincerely congratulate, wish them all the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. We will now be introducing the executive committee of the group of 10.
Thank you very much for your support.
Abdul Qadir, Assistant Treasurer of the batch of 2019. Aman Azhar, Treasurer of the batch of 2019 and member of the Bar Association. Zaid Azhar, member of the batch of 2018 and member of the Bar Association. Afraz Bilwan, member of the batch of 2017. Adnan Nazar, member of the batch of 2017.
Adnan Nazar, this event would have been success if not for his dedication. He was the person able to communicate all batch members and make it representative.
Fahir Frijun, past secretary of the batch of 2016 and member of the past prefects association.
Well, I can add a lot to this character, but I feel that I will keep it on official note. A very comical person, always make the best out of each and everybody. Very hard not to have.
Rafat Zuhar, he is a member of the batch of 2015.
At the moment, Rafat is not available in our personal commitments. Really congratulate him on being appointed executive.
Nauzir Naizer, secretary of the batch of 2015.
How's it nice? O-levels at CWW Kanakara, A-levels at Kanakara. I remember him during mathematics when I had a hard time. Thank him again and welcome.
Mohammad Shuail, past secretary of the batch of 2015.
Robert Suresh is also not present with us. Thank you.
Mohammad Rifkan, past president of the batch of 2015. Nafrin Rilwan, member of the batch of 2013 and member of the past prefects association. Wasim Sine, editor of the batch of 2012, member of the past secretaries association.
Strong hand. Gentlemen, the form will be taken up by
Hasmi Rahman, secretary of the batch of 2012.
my favorite PhDs back in 2000. They always bring people in quick runner.
Mohammad Arzan, member of the batch of 2011.
Nana has been a mentor, has been supporting me. I've played under him. He's a hockey player, so I played under him. And I remember most of the time.
Umar Luis, treasurer of the batch of 2010. Mohammad Asif, editor of the batch of 2010.
Again, Mohammad Asif.
Abdul Aziz, member of the batch of 2015.
This personality needs no separation. Anyway, hardworking character.
Muslim Mansoor, secretary of the OBA and member of the batch of 2011.
Well, Nursinana is secretary to the OBA. I'm not supposed to say anything funny about him, but I'm sure I can say one thing is not this. The only person our president is afraid. The president is afraid only he is afraid.
Gentlemen, now we are moving on to the office bearers of the group of 10. Starting off with the batch coordinator secretary. Farhan Fazli is the president of the batch of 2015.
I met Farzan in another match. It ended in a brawl, but here we are today. It's all about overcoming our problems and then finally the fellowship that brings us together.
Next we have our sub-editor, Afzal Azhar. He is the editor of the batch of 2019 and is also one of the designers of the Zahira College official page.
Afzal Azhar, a very talented graphic designer, but at the moment he is not here with us today. We congratulate him for being appointed as sub-editor for the group of 2010.
Next we have our editor, Hashim Mohinuddin. He's also one of the graphic designers on our Facebook page, as well as a member of the batch of 2017.
Hashim Mohinuddin, he is actually my school. We have been around in all his capacity, making all our edits perfect, and today's video was an outcome of his commitment and hard work.
Next we have our assistant treasurer, Shahad Yuas. He's the past president of the batch of 2016 and a member of the past Prefect Association.
Shahad Yuas, he is my dear sweet, hardworking individual.
Next we have our treasurer, Arafat Nizam, sub-editor of the Prefect Association, member of the batch of 2013 and the project chairman of the AGM and launch project of the group of 10.
Well, if you have to, if I have to define hard work and commitment, is actually Arafat Nizam. He joined as an interim executive member and made it top treasurer of our branch ultimately within 2 years of time.
And now we have our assistant secretary, Mahmoud Azhar. He's the president of the batch of 2016 and member of the past Prefect Association.
Mahmood is not here with us today. But congratulations on his appointment.
Now we have the secretary to the group of 2010, Salabi Isa, who's a member of the 2018 batch.
Pretty much very close to the
Next we have two vice presidents, Nakib Jalil, the president of the batch of 2014 and also one of the graphic designers of Zahira College Office.
another designer that is Zahira. He has been our and 3 years back, his design was nominated as World
Our next vice president is Asim Munaf. He's the president of the batch of 2010 and vice president of the past Prefect Association. And now, gentlemen, we have our president for Group of 10, Afzar Arham, president also for the batch of 2012, current secretary of the past Prefects Association.
I don't want to add any comments on this game. Anyway, later I'm sure that I will have very good input on today's day and why is it special to him. Thank you very much, sir. Gentlemen, the official and inaugural executive committee of the group of 10. Please put your hands together. G10, aspiring to serve as one. Thank you very much. You may take a seat, please.
also take an official picture later of the entire. Dignitaries and members of the House, ladies and gentlemen, presenting you the President of the Group of 10. He will now make the inaugural address now.
President of OBA and Secretary to the OBA, Mr. Ali Mukhtar, members of the Board of Governors, EXCO members of the OBA, special guest Mr. Ikram from Ikram Studio, all other invitees from the affiliated bodies, and my very own G10 members. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today embarks a special day for all of us here today, the launch of Group of 2010. And I believe this is the first event organized by an affiliated body in the 130 years anniversary, which is about to be celebrated in the near future. So I personally feel we are very lucky in the form of badges and the form of group as well. After 2 years of struggle to organize this event, our executive committee members have put forward their fullest strength to make it a reality with the help of Almighty Allah. Our very first initiation was to launch our group at college itself, which we believe is always our second home. And Alhamdulillah, we have done the same. Group of 2010, that's from badge of group of 2010 to badge of 2019, has been formed with the objective of creating a bond and also to operate as the mother body for all 10 badges. This prestigious group is formed comprising of the very recent badges who have passed out of college and includes the number of high calibers of educationally qualified personalities, entrepreneurs, and individuals from different corporate sectors. Chairman sir, I believe that this is an important and memorable day for you as well, since your Vision 2012 was brought into reality during our period of schooling. And during that period is where all stakeholders witnessed the massive transformation of the college, which eventually took the brand of Zahira College to a whole new level. Thank you very much, sir, for that. And not only that, these badges are important for dearest principal, sir, as well, since we were schooling and also left college during his tenure. And we are glad that we stand in front of him again with the intention of giving back what we took from college at this very own place here. Group of 2010 will not only be about organizing events and conducting sports festival, but our plans include create an economic friendly environment for fellow brothers pursuing their studies at college. As I stated before, we believe to utilize the harness our different academic and corporate individuals in order to achieve this objective. And we look forward to the support of the college in this regard. I take this momentous occasion to sincerely thank all members who stood as a pillar of strength from the very beginning till the end of launching this distinguished group. And especially not forgetting my dearest EXCO members who have put their heart and soul into what we are currently witnessing here today. They deserve a round of applause. I would like to wind up my speech passing a small message to my dearest G10 members. For instance, in every department, in every sector, the foundation laid into that respective department is a key for its success. Likewise, our foundation has been laid in this college. Unity is our strength. And let's give back what we got and let's give back what we took from college. Group of 2010 aspire to serve as one. Thank you.
Thank you, Afzal. 2 years of hard work, 100+ hours of vigorous planning. And gentlemen, here we are today, officially recognized as a group of 2010. It's a special feeling. How do you feel about that, Aftab?
Honestly speaking, I'm just hungry right now. You know, there's a delicious cake behind, and President's the birthday boy.
Now I get why he wanted to have this event today.
Anyway, never mind of that. What matters is that President is officially hosting a dinner afterwards tonight, so let's speed up. Everybody is welcome to join.
All right, gentlemen, now it is the moment for the ultimate reveal. It is the reveal of the logo and the official social media launch of the group of 2010.
I cordially invite on stage the Chairman of the Board of Governors, Mr. Fawzul Hamid, the Secretary of the Board of Governors, and the President of the All Boys Association, Mr. Alawi Mukhtar, the Treasurer of the Board of Governors, Mr. M.S.M. Niaz, our special guest, Mr. Ikram from Ikram Studios, Secretary of the All Boys Association, Mr. Nuzri Mansoor, Treasurer of the All Boys Association, Mr. Hazik Jalil, Coordinator of Groups, Mr. Jaufar Sadiq, who will be accompanied by our batch president, by our group president, Mr. Afzar. Joining him will be the Secretary, Brother Shalabi Isa, and Treasurer Arafat Nizam. I'm sorry, sir. I cordially invite especially our principal. Our principal is actually, he is the reason why we got this hall. You know, without him, this event wouldn't have been a reality. So once again, sir, please on stage, and thank you very much for your support.
Gentlemen, the key to the ultimate reveal today at this event will be delivered to the stage by a drone, which is also a kind gesture on the part of Ikram Studios. Ikram Studios is joining us today as the official media and broadcast partner of the inaugural AGM and launch of the Group of 2010. The Group of 2010 as a whole shows a heartfelt gratitude to you. Thank you so much.
In the meantime, members of the badge will be distributing social media QR codes for the links, which is the link to the social media. I'm sorry, that will take a moment. gentlemen, the official logo of the group of 2010, aspiring to serve as one. This logo is a design of our very own member, Brother Nakib Jalil. Thank you very much once again. Once again thanking Vikram Studios for his kind gesture. He is our official media and broadcasting partner. And now a cake will be cut, not because it's our president's birthday. A cake will be cut in commemoration of the inauguration and the inauguration of the group of 2010. Well, I'm sure the birthday boy will never forget this birthday. The stage support is requested to remove the cake from the stage. As we are running short of time, I request the photographers to remain take photos after, as we are about to close today's proceedings as we are running short of time. Thank you very much. You may take your seats, please. Thank you very much. So before we move on to the final segment of today's event, a small token of appreciation will be presented to our honorable guest today. To present the tokens of appreciation, I cordially invite on stage our president of the group of 2010, Brother Afzal Ana. Joining him will be the secretary of the group of 2010, Brother Shalabi Isa. The first token of appreciation will be present to our principal, Mr. Trizi Marikar. Sir. Thank you very much, sir, for your support. As we said previously, 2 years of vigorous planning, and as planning and as committed to this program, there have been a lot of support and there have been a lot of financial support also. But lessening the financial burden of booking a hall and providing it us for free is our principal's kind gesture. So we in whole, the group of 2010, personally thank him. Now a token of appreciation will be presented to our chairman of the Board of Governors, Mr. Fawzul Hamid, sir. Sir has always been an inspiring person. Behind the screen, there have been a lot of support rendered by him. Even today, being present here, recognizing us as a badge itself is a huge support. Thank you very much, sir, once again for being with us here today in marking this historical day. Now a token of appreciation will be presented to the board, the Secretary of the Board of Governors, the President of the Old Boys Association, Mr. Alavi Mukhtar. Yesterday I met Alavi uncle, and Alavi uncle said like, "Ape kattiyane, no problem, if anything happens, do the program, good luck." So that's his support. I cannot define it, but it is very special. The final token of appreciation will be given to our special guest, Mr. Ikram from Ikram Studios. Ikram Studios have been, Ikram Studios is our official media and broadcast partner. Thank you very much, sir, for your kind gesture. At the moment, all this is live reported in our social media pages. That is because of Ikram Studios. So once again, thank you very much for Ikram Studios and their team for putting an effort and making this, adding more color to this program. So that wraps up the presentation ceremony. Before we move on to the vote of thanks, I would like to remind about our social media pages. QR code have been distributed among all the members. Can the technical team display the video, please? Once you take your phone, switch on the camera, and the mobile data also has to be active. Once you scan it, it will direct you to a page as such, and you will be given 4 different links, which is connected to our official social media pages, our batch's official social media pages. So please like, share, and show your support. Thank you very much. Nazmi?
Thank you, Aftab. With that being said, gentlemen, we have inched towards the final item on our agenda, that is the vote of thanks, which will be delivered by the Secretary of the Group of 10, Shalabi Isa.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, and a very good evening to all of you. It gives me great pleasure and honor to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of the Executive Committee of the AGM and Group launch of the Group of 2010s. First and foremost, I would like to thank the Almighty for having given us the opportunity to witness this event. I would like to extend my sincere appreciation to the Chairman of the Board of Governors, Mr. Fawzul Hamid, our college principal, Mr. Trizim Arikar, the Secretary of Board of Governors and the President of the Old Boys Association, Mr. Alami Mukhtar. Thank you for the kind words, sir. And all other members of the Board of Governors for having been with us here today in spite of your busy schedules. Thank you very much, gentlemen. I would also like to recognize the valuable presence of the presidents, secretaries, and members of other affiliated Old Boys groups, members from the Past Prefects Association, and other invited guests for having been here despite this being a Sunday. Thank you for being here today. I would especially like to extend my gratitude to Mr. Ikram from Ikram Studios for his invaluable philanthropic contribution in his photography and digital space. Thank you very much, sir, for having uplifted our event to a whole nother level. Last but not least, to my colleagues from the batches in attendance. Thank you for being here this evening. We hope that your support will prevail throughout and that we can achieve great things together. I thank all those who have worked behind the shadows, from the administrative office to the maintenance office, in bringing today to light. I would also like to propose another round of applause for my fellow compeers, Brother Aftab and Nazmi, for keeping us entertained as well. With the hope that I have not missed out anyone, I conclude with a humble prayer. May Zahira reach the greatness it is meant for and flourish with excellence. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Brother Shalabi Isa. That wraps up today's proceedings. Please rise for dua and salawat. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Sallallahu ala Muhammad. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Sallallahu ala Muhammad. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Sallallahu ala Muhammad. Ya Rabbi salli wa sallim. I request everyone to be seated as the guests leave the hall. I request all the members of the executive committee and the members who are present here to be present at the hall for a final group picture. And on your way back down, you may use your